is a Greatness Center and a subsidiary of John Ughulu Foundation, a 501c3 nonprofit organization, and our mission is to serve, lead, and impact. Disclaimer: this is not a religious organization. For donations, volunteer services, and inquiries, visit our website, www.johnughulufoundation.org.
Hello, everybody. How are you? How is it going? How are you doing? I hope you are hale and hearty. I hope everyone around you is doing well. If you can hear me, I want you to please type "I can hear you." Oh, okay. Ify, my brother, how's it do? How are you? Oh, you said you were about to call me. Yes. You know, I just got inspiration now, like I always do, and I decided to come out to just speak to somebody. You know, we're starting a new week. This is a new week, and I just want to speak to someone, anyone, anybody. So if you can hear me, please type "I can hear you." I just want to be sure I am not speaking to myself, although I am used to talking to myself. So while I'm waiting for more people to join the call, while I'm waiting for more people to join, I want to share this broadcast. I want you who's listening and watching to also do the same thing. Please like and share this broadcast. Like and share this broadcast. I am doing the same thing right now. I have a message I want to share tonight. I have a message I want to share, and I want you to, I want to reassure you who's watching, who's listening via podcast, that I will not take much of your time today. And for those people who will be watching the replay, I want you to just type #replay. That way we would know how to attend to your questions, concerns, and it's a beautiful evening. It's 12:10 a.m. here in Atlanta, so it's past midnight. And I know so many people are already sleeping, preparing for Monday. But it's great. I just want to share this beautiful message. And while I'm waiting for more people, trying to share this. Okay, my people, thank you so much. If you can hear me, please type "I can hear you" in the comment section. I just want to be sure that I am not speaking to myself. All right, I have a great message I want to share with you today. Let me test run this. Give me one quick second. I want to be sure. Okay, yes, it's good. All right, so let's go to our disclaimer. I have a message I want to share with you today. This is not a religious organization. Whatever message I will be sharing with you today is not in any way, shape, or form a religious message. Abode of Greatness Worldwide is a greatness center and a subsidiary of the John Ughulu Foundation, which is a 501c3 nonprofit organization. And our mission is to serve, lead, and impact. We typically do this broadcast every week. It's meant to inspire and motivate people. It's an inspirational and motivational broadcast that would help people transition from where they are to where they want to be. It could be either in their jobs, in their businesses, or in their personal lives. In the process, we will be helping families in Africa and the United States to either pursue a career, start a business, or provide basic human needs like food, clothing, and shelter. And with the help of generous donors like yourself, you who's currently watching, you who has been so busy and you've not been able to give to charity, you've not been able to support people because of your busy nature, you've been overwhelmed with what you do. we want you to know that your donation would go a long way. With your generous donation, we would be able to assist people, help them transition from where they are to where they want to be. Our main focus will be on people between the ages of 16 to 25. But it still doesn't mean that if someone who falls outside that age bracket needs our help, we wouldn't help. We would help. And for those of you who have been donating to our cause, those of you who have been making donations, cash donations, other kinds of donations, we really and truly appreciate you. We want you to know that we see all you do. We want you to know that everything that you have ever asked the universe for, you will get it in double folds. And for those who would love to make donations, but are currently not financially okay to do that, the universe would also grant you the opportunity to one day bless someone. The universe will grant you your heart desires. The universe will grant you good health, everything that you've ever asked for. I want you to claim this, claim it. I prophesy to everybody who's listening right now that that thing which you have been looking for, you are just one step away from it. I want you to claim it, accept it, because it is coming out from my mouth at this time of the day. It's past 12 at night. So I am speaking to you from my heart. I have been mandated to come and speak and prophesy that into your life. So thank you so much. Let's get started. So today I have a beautiful message I want to share with you, a message that would help you start your week on a positive note. So today I want to talk about how to set goals. And for those of you who are just seeing just seeing me for the very first time, or just hearing me speak for the very first time, my name is Dr. John Ughulu. I am a motivational and inspirational speaker, and I promise not to take much of your time. I remember telling someone some time ago that everything in life is a cliche, but it is whenever that cliche resonates with you that matters. So please listen with an open mind, because today is going to be the first day of the rest of your life. So right now, I want to talk to you about how to set new goals. How to set new goals. Write it down. Grab a pen, a notepad, a piece of paper, whatever you feel comfortable writing on, and write down what I have to say to you. How to set new goals. How to set new goals. First of all, you need to ask yourself, I've been hearing about this word, goal, 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 like almost all my life. But how many times have you actually done a research to find out what that word goal means to your life? What does it mean? So as a teacher that I am, for those of you who don't who are just getting to know me, I teach. I love to teach. I enjoy teaching. So I want to give you the definition of the word goal. I'll give you the dictionary definition, Merriam-Webster dictionary definition. It says, a goal is the object of a person's ambition or effort. All right? Write it down. A goal is the object. Listen attentively. A goal is the object of a person's ambition or effort. It is also an aim. When you're aiming for something, it is an aim. Or alternatively, it is a desired result. That's what a goal is. And the thing is that so many of us think we have goals, but so many people actually do have goals. Some people have it up there in their heads thinking they want to do something. Are you one of those? You have it up in your mind that you would like to accomplish certain things, but you always leave it there, up there in your mind. You don't write it down. And if you have not written down your goals, I assure you, those are not goals. Those are fantasies. Those are ideas, not goals. When it still remains in the head and the brain and the mind, it is not a goal. So I want you to take note of this for now. All right. So how do you set new goals? How do you set new goals? I'll share with you 5 strategies. Five strategies on how to set new goals. And I want you to follow these judiciously, because if you do, I promise you, the next time you would hear my voice, the next time you would see my face, if you do follow what I'm about to tell you now, you would be a different person. You will be richer, you will be healthier, all right? You would be able to, control your activities, right? We all know that we all have 24 hours in a day, but the ability for you to control the activities that you do within 24 hours is what determines how far you will go. So I want to share 5 strategies with you. I promised I wasn't going to take much of your time. I'll just go straight into the point. Go straight to the point. For those of you listening via podcast, just don't worry. You would be able to, those information, what you cannot see, I'll try my best to make sure I state it as clearly as possible so you can also follow. So the first thing you need to do to set new goals is ask yourself a question. What do you wish to accomplish? First, you need to know what you want to accomplish. Do you want to get a new job? Do you want to spend more time with your family? Do you want to start a business? Do you want to focus on living a healthy lifestyle? Are you thinking of quitting some bad habits? We all have bad habits. So you should be able to, first of all, ask yourself that question. What do I wish to accomplish? What ideas do I have in my head? What would I love to, turn my life into? You figure that out. My goal, personal goal, one of my personal goals is to help 1 billion or more people find their purpose. Help 1 billion or more people understand that they were created on purpose, with a purpose, and for a purpose that is far greater than their comprehension. And my timeline for accomplishing or achieving that goal is the 31st day of December 2041. On or before 31st December 2041, I will help 1 billion or more people find their purpose. So what do you want to accomplish? Do you want to get a degree? What is it? So when you figure out in your head what you want to accomplish, the next thing you should do is you should get a journal to write it down. Write it down. I've got journals here. I have 2 different journals. In fact, I would have a library dedicated to only my journals, right? Just like the great philosophers. I want a situation whereby when I grow old and complete my time here on earth, I want people to have access libraries. I want people to have access to my journals. I want my journals to help people, help organizations, help countries develop new strategies. So get a journal, write down what you intend to accomplish. I have 2 here right now. This black one, for those of you listening, I have 1 black journal and 1 brown journal. The black journal, I typically write down my daily activities. what I intend to accomplish every day. So this one has it's a planner. This has the dates, days of the month and all that. So like my activities that I intend to do tomorrow, later in the day, it's already 12:22 a.m. here in Atlanta. When I go to bed, I'll still wake up at about 5 a.m. But what I will do from 5 a.m. until I go to bed later today, I already have them planned out. I already have them written down in this black journal. And this brown journal is where I typically write down all my ideas. When you're someone who does a lot of personal development, you realize that your ideas are typically easier to control than it used to be prior to you getting into personal development. So I write down my ideas, and research has proved it that the brain processes millions of information within a minute. So you can imagine how much information goes through the brain. And if you don't know how to capture it on paper, those beautiful and great ideas that would have transformed your life will just go down the drain like that. So you must learn to write it down. I write down my ideas. No, it's never too many. Just keep writing them down. Keep writing them down. And make sure you find time to always review your goals and your ideas. So what I do is I write them down. And I want to encourage you, when you figure out what you want to accomplish in life, when you figure out which of those marvelous ideas you have in your head, when you figure out the particular one you want to work on, write it down. Get a journal. If you do not have a journal, write it down. As you're listening to me, just get a piece of paper, a pen, write down your greatest ideas. And when you're thinking of ideas or goals you want to set for yourself, don't go for those small ones. No. Don't focus so much energy on those small ones, because those are things you can easily accomplish, right? Focus on the major goals that would give you major transformations. All right? Write them down, not just writing them down. Make sure you put timelines. Make sure you put timelines. It's very, very important. All right? Timelines, right? Those timelines would give you a sense of activity. Those timelines would make you understand or put you in a place where you know you are working on a project. But if you just leave them open, you would not have that urge to move fast. All right? Timelines are extremely, extremely important. I repeat it. Write down your goals, write down what you want to accomplish, and put timelines. Always use realistic timelines. Now, I want to give you a breakdown. This really works for me. I don't know if you have read Steve Covey's book, says the 7 habits of highly effective people. That still remains one of my favorite books, because that book taught me so many things. And when I'm setting my goals, I use Steve Covey's method. It's called the 4 L's, the 4L method. And the first L is to live. The second one is to love. The third one is to learn. And the fourth one is to leave a legacy. So when you're writing down your goals, you can break it down into 4 L's. I'll just I have one here written down. So you break it down into 4 L's. Now, to live, what goals do you want to set for yourself to live your life? Now, when you're talking about living your life, what does it mean? To live your life, vacation, your spiritual goals, your social goals, your health goals, and your family goals, right? You should be able to put all those into perspective to live. So what goals do you want to set under living your life, which is LIVE. Write that down, okay? Then to love. When it comes to love, you should also set goals that would help you love yourself. I want to specifically talk to the men out there, because we get so carried away with working to provide, working to make things happen for the family, and we forget that we also need to take care of ourselves. We forget that we also need to love ourselves. So you should find time, set goals to show yourself some love, then extend those love, extend some love to friends, family members, just set your goals, right? To live love, then learn. How do you learn? What goals do you want to put in place to help you learn how to live a better life? What goals do you want to put in place to help you learn the skills that you need? What goals do you want to put in place to help you learn more about your business, to help you learn more about personal development, to help you learn more about the people around you, to help you learn more about emotional intelligence? Break it down. This is just an example I'm giving to you now, right? You have to figure it out. But at the end of the day, learn to write down your goals. And the last one is legacy, under the 4 L's on how to write down your goals. So my goals are broken down into live, love, learn, and legacy. Things I will do to live my life, to live a happy life, to, make the people around me okay. I do that. Goals on how to spread more love, how to give myself some more love and spread some more love. Goals on how to constantly learn. I'm a lifelong learner, and I expect you to be the same. And goals on how to build a legacy, which is the last L, legacy. So you can classify your goals into any stratification, but it all depends on focusing on what you would love to achieve, right? Write down your goals. It is very, very important. And the third strategy on how to set new goals is, when you have written down those goals, try to make sure you break them down into little steps. Little steps. Do you want to get into business? Do you want to become an entrepreneur? Do you want to quit your job? How do you intend? What's your exit strategy? What's your exit plan? I typically advise people, use your 9 to 5 to finance your 5 to 9, which means if you want to go into business and your goal is to become an entrepreneur, don't just quit your job, because your job is a good resource. Do not just quit your job. All right? I hear a lot of people talk about, don't work, go do business. Yes, it's good to do business. But prior to when your business becomes successful, how do you intend to cope, survive? How do you intend to pay the bills? Because if you cannot afford to pay your bills, the frustration gets higher, right? And the urge to abandon your entrepreneurial journey becomes higher, right? You don't want that. First, your job is going to teach you organizational skills. Your job is going to teach you different things about business, running a business. Your job is going to give you the connection that you need to start your business, right? Your job is going to give you some money to invest in your business. The banks will not help you because your business is new, but your job will give you the money, give you organizational skills, teach you time management, teach you how to be a team player. Your job would also give you money. So what are those steps? You need to break down your goals into steps. Now, if you want to convert from employment to entrepreneurship, do you have a backup plan? You should always have a plan. That's why Benjamin Franklin said, if you fail to plan, you are planning to fail, right? Break it down. Do you need to register a business name first? Do you need to do feasibility studies? Break it down into little steps. Because that's the only way you can see that idea becoming really feasible. Sometimes we could have ideas that would really scare us. Richard Branson said, if your dreams don't scare you, then they are not big enough. So they remain big. Those dreams would remain big. Those goals will remain big until you have come up with a plan. And what's that plan? By breaking it into little steps. Breaking it into little steps. Always remember to break it down into little steps. Now, I have several courses that I want to develop. Several courses on entrepreneurship, because I teach leadership and entrepreneurship. I am a professor. I teach at a university, and I typically spend my whole day working on things. If I'm not working on family stuff, I'm developing materials. But at the end of the day, I know I have to develop these courses, and I know I will develop these courses, right? I know I will develop the courses. But what have I done? I have put down all these details in writing. I've listed out the courses I will develop. I have arranged them in a way that, in the order in which I would start. I have broken it down with timelines. I have already given myself some timelines on how to go about developing these materials, right? So the whole idea is, when you have them all in your head, sometimes it could be so overwhelming that you might want to give it up. You might want to give up on that goal. But I know that I would accomplish it. I am working on a book, another book. I recently launched a book. I'm working on another book, right? And I know I would meet up with the timelines. Why? Because I have broken them into little steps. And it's going to be one after the other, one after the other. So I encourage you, break your goals down into little steps. You will eventually accomplish all of them. Don't worry. I know sometimes you feel overwhelmed. Don't worry, you will accomplish it. Just take it one day at a time. Always have your goals. Always have activities you will do every day that will drive you closer to your goals. And the fourth one is, find an accountability partner. Find an accountability partner. Find what? An accountability partner. Some people always mistake a coach and a mentor. Some people don't know the difference between a coach and a mentor. A coach is trained. A coach is trained to be your accountability partner. A coach does not necessarily need to have all the experience in the world, because they don't want to teach you anything. They just want to be your accountability partner. That's a coach. A coach is your accountability partner that will help you achieve your goals. Your coach is that person who would reach out to you. Hey, have you done this? Have you done this? Have you done that? Why haven't you done it? When do you think you can get it done? That's what a coach will do. A coach would ask you open-ended questions. A coach will not tell you what to do, but they will ask you open-ended questions that would help you think about what you know you need to do. But a mentor is that person who has experience in a particular area. For example, a mentor in real estate is somebody who is already very successful in real estate. That person can be your mentor because he or she already has experience and they can guide you. They can teach you how to avoid certain pitfalls. So you need to find an accountability partner. You could get a coach and a mentor. These days, it could be expensive getting a coach or a mentor, but start reading books. Start, go online. There are so many people who can mentor you for free, who can coach you for free. There are so many people, right? Just do your research. Have accountability partners, people who would hold you accountable to your goals. And when you find this coach and mentor, you shouldn't joke with them. Don't just make it the business of the day. Be serious about it. And if they're not helping you achieve the results that you want, you should let them know, or you can change them. All right? Then the last strategy is for you to take action. If you do not take action, writing down your goals, breaking it into steps and plans will not work. So you must take action. Take action. Get up from that chair. Get up from that bed and take action, because it is action that would make all what you have written down come to reality. I really don't know where you're watching this program from. I don't know what you know about yourself. But one thing that I know for sure about you is that you are an abode of greatness. I want you to think about those goals that you set for yourself last week that didn't work, or goals that you were not able to accomplish. Ask yourself, what happened? Why wasn't I able to accomplish those goals and dreams? Why? What happened? So what are you going to do differently this time around? Ask yourself, what are you going to do differently this time around? Remember, old ways won't open new doors. Old ways won't open new doors. So remember, ask yourself, what do you hope to accomplish? What do you wish to accomplish? Get a journal and write down your goals. Break them down into little steps. Find an accountability partner and take action. Right. So if you're listening to me via podcast, I want you to please remember to tell your friends and family about Abode of Greatness. Feel free to like and share this broadcast. And for donations, if you want to support our cause, if you want to make donations to the foundation, the website is johnughulufoundation.org. I repeat, JOHNUGHULUFOUNDATION.org. johnughulufoundation.org. Now, we're starting a new week. You should have new goals. Write them down. Break them down into little steps, and remember to take action. Always remember that it is you alone who can make things work for you. It is you alone who can make things work for you. No matter what you think about yourself, no matter what people around you think about you, I want you to know that you are an abode of greatness. You have everything inside of you that would help you accomplish your dreams. Remember, today is the first day of the rest of your life. So thank you so much for listening. Like and share the broadcast. And until same time next week, this still remains Abode of Greatness Worldwide. And we would come back next week with another very important message. Stay blessed. You are great. And I love you all. Have a great new week ahead. Bye-bye.
Abode of Greatness Worldwide is a greatness center and a subsidiary of John Ughulu Foundation, a 501c3 nonprofit organization, and our mission is to serve